Hey guys, your girl here, Tanisha, at successlevelcoaching.com, guys. So I'm just gonna say my piece on the ACS workers and the social workers in New York City. I used to be a social worker for New York City, guys, and let me tell you, it's terrible. If you ever want to be an ACS worker, if you want to work for New York City, agencies or nonprofits or, any of these agencies that have social work or foster care, guys, they're terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. My experience, guys, is that I had too many cases. I was just reading on, well, not reading, but watching on the news, and they were talking, about how ACS workers, CPA workers, or whatever are overworked. And, little kids are dying. 6 kids died in 6 months. Now, they can't blame the workers for that. They can't even blame the supervisors for that. It's the city, okay? It is too many cases because remember, the city get paid for all the cases, okay? So all the cases that come in, the city's getting money from the state for it. So the city, of course, is going to keep having, cases come in, but it's not enough workers. So what drained me is that, guys, I had over 21, almost 25 cases. Each case, they have 2 to 5 kids. How can you manage 100 to 200 kids, guys, or go see 100 to 200 kids a month? I couldn't. Then you got to write notes for all the kids, right? Then you got to write notes every time you see the parent or you see, the contact. Guys, how is one person responsible for like 100 kids? It's not even possible, guys. Okay, so they putting the ACS workers on blast, but guys, they need help. The problem is they hire people, but people quit at the drop of the dime, guys, because it's too much work, it's too much stress, you have too much responsibility. Me, thank God I got fired. All right, I just end up just getting fired. I couldn't take it anymore. My first 2 years there, I was excited. I wanted to help people, but I realized that a lot of the moms, the mothers, who the cases that I had, they wasn't really motivated. They wasn't, really focused on becoming better. They wasn't really, focused on, becoming greater. They were just focused on getting that welfare check, and that was it. Guys, I just couldn't understand it. It was like, you're only like 21, you're only like 25, and you're not interested in growing. So for me, guys, being ambitious, I couldn't do it anymore. So, I just started doing what I wanted to do. But it took them a year to fire me because they didn't have no one to replace me with, guys. It's just crazy. It's terrible. Guys, I would not recommend that job to the dogs. You're overworked, underpaid. You're supposed to chase after other people's kids. Meanwhile, your kid could be homesick. But they don't give a fuck about your kid. They give a fuck about the kids that they getting paid for. Remember that, guys. So if you thinking about becoming a ACS worker or a CPS worker for New York City or a social worker, guys, I don't know how it is in other countries or other, what is it, states, but I know in New York City, guys, it is terrible. Don't do it. Do yourself a favor. You will thank me later. You don't make enough money, guys. Even 100,000 ain't enough money for that, right? I think I started with about 30 grand. Living check to check. You stressed out. I was stressed with the cases, stressed out, coming home to my kids, late nights, waking up early because I got to be to court if I remove the kid. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth your sanity. Don't do it. It's not worth your sanity. Okay? Your sanity and your health is much better than working for 30 grand, 40 grand a year as a CPA worker or CPS worker for ACS in New York City. It's terrible. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, guys. So shout out to all the ACS workers who's still there, who still, chasing after families and kids because they have no other way to do it, no other way to get money, guys. But at the end of the day, guys, start you a business part-time so you won't have to worry about that. So when I got fired, I fell right into real estate, helped me down for like a year. Guess what? Then I started my business. Then I just kept growing from there, guys. Now I will never be broke in a day in my life. I will never have to worry about money. I will never have to worry, guys, about chasing people, worry about a boss, none of that, guys, because I'm the boss. So I encourage you to start your business, guys, part-time. Do something you love, right? Do something you love. Do something you're passionate about, guys, and you'll never work a day in your life, guys. So shout out to all the CPA workers and social workers in New York City, guys. I couldn't do it anymore. It was just too much, too draining. I was broke, guys, and that's not a fulfilling job. It's a very draining, depressing, aggravating job, guys, and it's detrimental to your health. So, guys, if you want to start a business part-time, go to workwithtanisha.com, guys. See you soon.